Hi, and welcome to Macon Auto Sales. Tim Qualls along with Ahmed down here. And this is East Newport Pike, am I correct there?
That's correct here. And it's right where it meets up with Maryland Avenue, folks, coming out of Newport, heading towards the city. Been here since the 80s, and we're going to continue growing our inventory here. And I want you to take a look at what we got, folks.
Yeah, and before we take a look at what we got, it's important because I've known your dad for 20-some odd years, known you for like 15 years, and I want people to understand, especially people over in Philadelphia, New Jersey that might be watching this, I want them to understand that when I tell people to go look at cars, I always go see Ahmed over at Macon Motors. I mean, because you guys do it and you do it right. I mean, that's the thing. You got good quality cars. You put warranties on them. You make it easy for financing. I mean, it's all there for you. And, you know, it doesn't get any better than having somebody you can trust when you're buying an automobile.
Absolutely, folks. And we service all our vehicles here. We have a shop in the back. We inspect every vehicle, put it up on the lift, check tires, brakes, fluids. We go through it inside and out. And we also offer extended warranties, gap insurance as well. And all our vehicles are inspected for the state of Delaware as well. And you just basically come in and you're riding and driving, folks.
Yeah, it's that easy, but you said something there that a lot of people say, what is gap insurance? You know, I understand that because it was associated with insurance companies over the years, but, you know, gap insurance is very important for people to understand what that is.
Absolutely, and the word GAP stands for Guaranteed Asset Protection. So when you purchase your vehicle, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be upside down on the vehicle. You're going to finance more than what the value of the vehicle is, including taxes and tags and so forth. So, give you an example: you buy a vehicle, you drive off the lot. 3 months later, you get rear-ended, and not your fault, of course. And insurance wants to total your car. Well, the gap insurance would kick in at that point and cover any unpaid balance that the insurance wouldn't cover. So you won't be, paying for a car that you don't own anymore.
And it's a nightmare because I've talked to people about brand new automobiles and drove them off the lot, drove them for a couple of weeks, and then had the car totaled out, and they still got to pay for that car. They still got to pay the remainder of that car because the insurance company only covers up to a certain amount of it, and then you got to take care of the rest of it.
That's right. It's just an extra peace of mind, extra protection for you. And, you don't want to be caught without it, really. I mean, it will protect you in the long run.
Yeah, and that's something you guys do. But another thing you guys do that I think is fantastic, great to deal with these folks. I'm telling you, I mean, it doesn't get any better than the non-pressure buying and everything. It's just here. But let's talk about credit, because you guys got credit ranging from anybody out there that's looking for an automobile. You can pretty much work with them, if and reestablishing credit, things like that, to perfect credit. It doesn't matter.
That's right, folks. We make it so easy for anybody to buy a car here. As far as if you have no credit, bad credit, even bankruptcies, Social Security income, disability income, everyone is guaranteed approval here, folks. And we have banks that deal with the problem credit. We have banks that deal with good credit. But for the most part, it's as easy as having a pay stub, a small down payment, and proof of insurance, and you'll be riding and driving, folks.
It's that easy here. Macon Motors, once again, if you're coming over from Philadelphia, it's so easy to get here. It's unbelievable. Coming down 95, you get off at 141 there, turning up toward Newport, and get off the first exit after you get off at 95, make a right, and you're here.
That's right, folks. And we have a wide range of vehicles here, from SUVs to cars, as far as sedans, sports cars, 2-door coupes. We have it all, wagons, everything, folks. And it depends on your budget, too. We have cars starting from, $800, which are mechanic specials, all the way up to $13,000, $14,000, which are guaranteed inspection and warranties and so forth.
Yeah, so you got Oh, no matter what you're looking for, if you're a guy out there looking for a secondary car you want to fix up and put a little bit into, you said it, you got those mechanic specials out there, something that you're not going to put on the lot and sell. You pretty much cash money on those things. But let's talk, this one's not one of those. When you're looking at this baby here, what a jewel. I pulled onto the lot and I said, well, Ahmed's been out buying new cars because here is a Mustang that just, it won't sit here long.
No, and we just actually put this out here this morning. I drove it back yesterday. I love this car. Mustang GT 2005, V8 power, American muscle, baby. 300 horse under that hood. Get in here and test drive this puppy now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you test drive it, you're going to drive it because that is, I love the paint on there. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to be seen coming down the street, but I can't believe 300 horse.
That's right, and this puppy will get up and go. I mean, it's rear-wheel drive, and it's set real nice and low to the ground. And if you've ever wanted a Mustang, I'll get you into this puppy today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and once again, I'll remind you, that will come with that gap insurance, that'll come with that guaranteed financing that's available here, that'll come with the warranty that goes along with it, and then you go up to 6 years on some of your extended warranties.
Yeah, it all depends on how new the car is and the mileage and everything, but you can structure your warranty anywhere from 6 months, and actually, let me correct you, up to 5 years, not 6 years. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, 5 years on that. So 5 years, you got peace of mind. It's yours after that. But here's a nice looking ride. If you look more looking for a sedan versus that sports car, because you mentioned cars, you said we got sports cars, we got sedans. Well, here's a great example of a great sedan for you.
That's right. It's a 2008 Mercury Milan Premier, which is fully loaded, leather, heated seats, you got the roof, you got fog lamps, alloy wheels, and best of all, it's got the V6 power under the hood as well. This puppy will get up and go, even though it's a sedan, got plenty of power, plenty of room on the inside as well.
Yeah, so if you're a family guy out there and need to put the family in the car, but you still like that need for speed, you got a little bit of that there.
Absolutely. Best of both worlds there. Sports sedan.
There you go. And right next to that, if you're looking for economy, and still want a sedan, you've got one of those sitting right next to that. I love the paint on this. Absolutely gorgeous automobile. Tell me about it.
Yeah, this is a 2010 Mazda 3, and it's a 4-cylinder inline 4, and very zippy. I love this car. I mean, for a 4-cylinder, it has a lot of pep to it. Fun to drive, and like the commercials say, zoom, zoom, Mazda.
Yeah, there you go. Zoom, zoom, and that. But you can zoom to your telephone and ask any questions you got on any of these automobiles. Just pick up the phone and give them a call here at 302-998-4486, the telephone number. That's 302-998-4486, and they're here. What's your hours of operation?
Monday through Friday, folks. We're open 9 till 6, and Saturdays 9 till 3.
Yeah, so you got here all the time. Mo or Ahmed, either one of those is going to be here. And Daddy never will get on TV, but I'm telling you, you're not going to meet nicer people when it comes to dealing with automobiles than what you're going to meet here at Macon Motors. I mean, I've known these guys for years. And it's not just because I know you that I say that. I know how you guys treat customers, and you treat them right.
Absolutely, folks. And everyone's treated equally and fairly here, and everyone's guaranteed approvals. And also, we offer you extended warranties and gap insurance. Not to mention, we service all our vehicles to the T, inspect them for the state of Delaware, and we do all your DMV tag work for you as well. It's a one-stop shop. You come in, sign off on your car, drive out of here. We call you when your tags are ready. You don't have to touch DMV at all.
Yeah, there you go. But if you're looking for that Honda, you got a couple of these on a lot here. A couple of Hondas. I wouldn't say these Hondas, but you got a couple of Hondas. I was looking at one that's got the dealer tag on the back of it, so I know you're driving that. We'll show that here in a minute because that's gorgeous. But this one right here, tell me about it.
Yeah, Honda's one of our favorite cars on here. I mean, we do specialize in Honda. If you notice, you'll see a ton of them around here. And what we have here is a 2006 Honda Civic, and it's the 4-door sedan. Beautiful car. This car for 2006 has extremely low mileage on it. It has about 80,000 miles. Clean all around, and again, 4-cylinder, gonna get you great gas mileage. And Honda, I mean, you can't go wrong with a Honda. It is the #1 selling car in America.
This is a great, if you got that young lady or gentleman that's getting ready to graduate high school, college, whatever the case, what a first car this could be, because all the kids love the Hondas, and especially the Honda Civic. What a great car to get started in right there.
Absolutely, folks. It's a great starter car, as you said, and the reliability factor as well. You can't beat a Honda for reliability.
Yeah, and right next to that is another Honda. Let's talk about that one.
That's right. This one's a little bit bigger. This is a 2012 Honda Accord, and again, family sedan, and believe it or not, this gets great gas mileage. It has a 4-cylinder in there, front-wheel drive. Is for a mid-sized vehicle, it's still going to get you over 30 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, and it's got that guaranteed credit approval on the window in there. That tells me if you come in here, they can work you into any automobile. I mean, it just depends, on your credit situation. To explain that just a little bit more as we walk over here, I want to explain that credit situation just a little bit more. If you come in here and you want this car versus that car, you might have to put it a little bit more down to get it down to where your credit situation is. And that's how the credit people work. I mean, the banks and all that, they say, hey, he's good for this much, but he wants to spend this much, he's going to have to put this much more down.
Well, yeah, down payment plays a factor, but we guarantee financing for any car on the lot for any person at all. It all depends on the income, of course, but for the most part, we don't let anybody walk out of here without a car.
Yeah, so you come in here, you said it, you ride and drive, is that it?
That's it. You just sign and drive.
There you go, sign and drive right here at Macon Auto Sales Incorporated, once again located on Newport Pike. It's real easy to get to, folks, if you're familiar with the area. If you're coming over from Jersey or whatever, 295 to 95, Philadelphia 95, here in Wilmington, everybody should know where this is at, right here in Newport. Any questions on how to get here, 302-998-4486. I mean, you're literally less than 2 minutes off 95.
That's right, folks. And here we have another Honda for you. This one's a 2008 Honda Accord Coupe, and very sporty vehicle. Got the alloy wheels and two-door, of course. But best part about it is it's got a 4-cylinder under the hood. You got the looks of a sports car, yet the economy of an economy car. 4-cylinder, gonna get you over 30 miles to the gallon as well.
Yeah, and what a look. I'm telling you, that's one I was looking at when I came on a lot here. I was taking a look at that because on the back side of it, it's got that dealer tag hanging from it, and either you've been taking it out for a test drive or you're using this to transport yourself back and forth right now.
Actually, Mo, my father's the one, that's his demo for the week. Seems like every demo he drives, we end up selling, so I put him in a different demo every week.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. Come over here, and you see that D on that tag, that's the one you want to look at, because if I'm at a car lot and I get to pick my demo, I'm going to pick what I think is the best car on the lot. I mean, but they're all gorgeous automobiles. You talk about that Honda Accord, and right next to that another Honda Civic, blue in color. I mean, love this. Gray interior.
That's right, and as I mentioned once before, we specialize in Hondas. We love our Hondas here. This is a 2007 Honda Civic, and two-door coupe this time, and a great vehicle. Once again, low mileage on this car for 2007. She's got about 87,000 miles on it. You're going to love this car. Whoever buys it is going to get lots of joy out of this. A little bit of sports car look and economy at the same time.
And plenty. I'm looking at the back seat in this. I mean, it's not, you could put a family, even though it's a two-door, you got a lot of room in the rear end of that for seating.
That's right, folks. And everyone's guaranteed approval here, no matter if you're on Social Security, disability, whatever the case may be. As long as you have a form of income, we will get you an approval. Nobody walks out of here. Everyone drives out.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it from Ahmed himself, and that's what Macon Motors all about. They work with people. They help people get back in reestablishing their credit, and the whole works. I mean, and then they want to be sure that you're protected, so they give you that gap insurance out there. They got the warranties available for you. I mean, you guys do it right. You want to take care of that customer because you do more sales. I had to twist his arm to say, hey, come on TV, because you do enough sales and stuff. You don't need a TV, but come on TV, tell folks where they should buy a pre-owned automobile. I mean, it doesn't get any better than what you guys offer.
That's right, folks. And again, all our cars here are serviced to the T. You won't find a car with bald tires. You won't buy a car here and then 5 months later have to put brakes on it. We check all that stuff out, Every car gets fluid changes, including transmission and oil changes as well, and also getting inspected by the state of Delaware. You won't have to go to DMV. You won't have to mess with any of that stuff. You just come here, we put the tag on for you, and you're gone.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, Daddy, he's so mild and meek. You know, he just the last thing he wanted somebody coming in and hollering at him. You know, he's a great guy, and I mean, and he's passed that on to his son here. And you know, in the quality automobiles, we talk about Hondas, but right here, what a gem this is.
Right, and again, here's another Japanese engineered car. We're talking Toyota Camry, another very, very reliable car and very good seller as well. And great vehicle. It's a 4-door sedan, you know, and you also have a 4-cylinder under the hood of this. And again, mid-sized car with plenty of space on the inside, but you're still going to get over 30 miles to the gallon in this car as well. And it's very safe as well. Airbags all around, restraint systems, traction control, ABS, of course. Very beautiful.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of inside that automobile right there, and Toyota makes it like Honda. Great quality cars. But here's the car that came onto the market here a few years back. And when they first came on, everybody's kind of leery of them. But what a product they have been putting out, and people are falling in love with them, you know, the Hyundais.
Absolutely. And honestly, I don't buy cars that I don't believe in myself. If it's something that I won't drive, I'm not putting it on my lot. And this, I believe in this line of cars. The Hyundai Elantra is an excellent car. And again, this one here is a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. You got Bluetooth capabilities for safety as far as hooking up your phone to the car, hands-free talking. You got satellite capabilities on this as well for satellite radio. All the new age equipment as far as, you know, electronics and everything. And again, this is a 4-cylinder, folks, and it's got an eco mode on it. You're going to get well over 30 miles to the gallon on this, and it's a very reliable car. Hyundai's not the same as what it used to be 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, if you're looking for, you know, that secondary car or that first-time buyer car for that student or, you know, the young man that's graduating college or the lady that's graduating, whatever the case, high school, and they need good transportation, reliable, you keep saying that, that's what you're going to get here at Macon Motors, is those type of automobiles. I mean, and have that peace of mind. There's nothing worse than, you know, when your son or daughter is out there and going back and forth to work, because I got news for you guys, when you graduate, you got to go get jobs. You know, there's nothing worse than late night, you know, because they got to work at night as they're going to college and stuff. It's not have to worry about them breaking down on the side of the road.
That's right. And even with our extended warranties, there's also roadside assistance involved with that, towing service as well. And hopefully you'll never have to use it, but it's a good peace of mind to have that as well.
Yeah, so for your mom and dads, if you're looking for that car, you owe it to yourself to come up here and look. Now we're going to talk about what I think is probably one of the best cars on the market today, and it has been for years. If you're looking for a good size quality sedan, mid-size sedan, I should say, Honda Accord.
That's right. Here's another Honda. Once again, we love our Hondas here, folks. This is a 2008 Honda Accord, and very nice car. Once again, a 4-cylinder in a mid-size car. Plenty of space, plenty of luggage room in the trunk. Great for the family, all-around vehicle. And again, going to get you over 30 miles to the gallon. And once again, folks, everyone is approved here. Guaranteed credit approval. Whether you have bad credit, whether you have good credit, no credit, your Social Security, you're on disability, even unemployment income, I can get you an approval, folks.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, that's very important for people to understand. You know, I keep talking about the kids and first time being able to get into an automobile, but what a way for them to come down and get into an automobile and put their name on that, so they're getting that credit built up right there and then.
That's right. It's a good way to start building your credit. And in the future, you come back, and a lot of our customers come back, trade in their vehicles after a few years, and upgrade. And second time around, sometimes we'll get you different financing. If the first time your credit wasn't so good, maybe it has improved, we'll get you different financing. We have a lot of different banks we deal with here, folks. And again, everyone is guaranteed approval, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, so come on down. Macon Motors, once again, telephone number on the bottom of the screen, address on the bottom of the screen, real easy to get to. Right now, I want to show you some SUVs. As I get over here, I want to remind you, any questions whatsoever on anything that we're talking about, be sure and pick up the phone and call the number on the bottom of the screen, 302-998-4486. They'll answer those questions for you. If you want to know the color of the inside of the interior, they'll tell you that. If you want to know more about that gap insurance, because people don't understand what that is. I mean, that is so important to people buying and financing a car. That's the first thing when I bought my brand new car, first thing I asked them is, got gap insurance on there? Yeah, that's so important.
That's right. Guaranteed asset protection, folks. It protects you whether the car's totaled out, insurance doesn't want to pay for the total amount financed. It will pay off your loan, so you will not be paying for a car that you don't own anymore. It's as simple as that.
And that means if somebody, the way insurance companies work, if somebody comes along and plows into the side of you and they total out your car, it's total for what they say it's worth, and that's it. You might owe another $1,000 on that automobile because of the financing and stuff of that nature. You still you're responsible for that. With gap insurance, they take care of it all.
That's right. It washes your hands free of the car, and you're off to another car. We'll get you into another one after that happens.
Yeah, so it's all here for you. We want to talk about SUVs, and I looked at this when I came up. I thought, is it a van? Is it a sport utility vehicle? It's a Chevy Traverse. Is that how it's said?
Yeah, this is a 2010 Chevy Traverse. It's an LTZ, which is the highest package trim line you can get. Fully loaded, folks. You got leather, you got heated seats, you got backup sensors and a camera as well. You got the moonroof, you got a third row seating, dual climate control, front and rear climate control. You also have the fog lamps, the alloy wheels, and most importantly, to keep those kids quiet during the long trip, you got an entertainment system in the back seat as well.
I was looking at this when I came up. I thought to myself, what a gorgeous vehicle this is. And I started looking around inside it. Three seats back, and the seats fold down so you can put more cargo in there if you need to do that. I mean, you just say, what a great vehicle.
It is, and it's one of the roomiest third row seat SUVs that I've ever encountered as far as leg room. Even the middle row will recline. You can slide it forward, back. You have a lot of adjustments on where the seat positions are.
Yeah, so that, if you got something, you got a big family, or you're a golfer out there and need to make long trips, you got the vehicle right there for you. I mean, what a great looking vehicle. I was really amazed with it when I pulled up, because I'm thinking to myself, is that what they would consider a crossover? Is that?
Well, crossover SUV, it's very close either way you go.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, is it a van? Is it SUV? But it's a nice vehicle. Come up and definitely take that for a ride. If you're looking for that good old Ford Explorer, everybody, for years, that's all anybody wanted was that Ford Explorer. You got a gorgeous one here.
Absolutely, and it's still a very highly sought after vehicle. This is a 2006 Eddie Bauer edition Ford Explorer. 4-wheel drive, leather, heated seats. You got the two-tone package on the paint there. You also got the moonroof. You got the running boards, backup sensors, and it's a V6, which is going to get you a little bit better gas mileage than the V8. And also, best part about it is it's 4-wheel drive. If you need it in the winter, in the summer, whatever case it may be, you can go off-road with comfort.
Yeah, I'm telling you, in Ford Explorer, it doesn't get any better than that. Eddie Bauer, anytime you hear that, that's that signature series. That means they got the best of the best on there when it comes to it, leather and all that, like you talked about. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous automobile. Sitting there, that red and blue, and you should have made this one a white one. Then we would be real patriotic there. But, Honda, you've talked about all the other Hondas and everything. Honda makes a great little mid-size sport utility vehicle.
Absolutely, and once again, we love our Hondas here. This is a Honda CR-V. It's a 2009, and its best part about it is it's a 4-cylinder with 4-wheel drive. It is the most economical 4-cylinder SUV that you can basically get. And with this vehicle, you're going to get close to 30 miles to the gallon on the highway and closer to the 20 miles to the gallon in the city. All around, you'll average probably around 26 miles to the gallon in this. For an SUV, it is great gas mileage.
And absolutely good-looking automobile, too. I mean, and as you can tell, looking at the tires on these vehicles and all that, you can tell it's gone through the shop and put new tires all the way around it. That's what it needs. That's what we're going to do.
Absolutely. But we go through the tires. If it needs brakes, if they're less than 50%, we replace them. Brake rotors, pads. Sometimes we do them all the way around depending on what the car needs. Oil changes, transmission service. We check the front end out. We check the exhaust system out, the coolant system. We go out and through the whole car, make sure everything works on it. Then we take it through a state inspection, get it inspected for our customers. And once you buy the car, you don't ever have to go back to DMV. We take care of everything for you.
Yeah, that peace of mind, that's it, which is good too, that knowing that that's there. And then on top of that, putting a warranty and making that available for you. It depends on the automobile, but up to 6 years, 6 months to 6 years or 5 years, I should say, correct myself now, but from 6 months to 5 years on warranty. So it gives you peace of mind where you're driving and paying for the automobile. And like you said, a lot of people, after about 2.5 years, you're starting to put some equity into the automobile and it's starting to become yours. A lot of people come back and they want to upgrade. They want to get into something else. You do that on a regular basis.
Absolutely. 50% of our customers come back to us because they like the way they've been treated and they like the way that we've serviced our vehicles here. And they continue even after they purchase the vehicle. They come back for oil changes and maintenance and so forth because they trust what we've done with them in the first place and we know the car already.
Yeah, and plus the great pricing you guys have for your service department back there. You know, you'll compete with anybody on the marketplace when it comes to oil changes and all that, and especially when it's one of your customers.
Absolutely, and to be honest with you, we don't advertise our shop. We just basically keep our shop open for the people that we sell cars for, but some of their friends get to know us as well. Sometimes they come in, they service their vehicles here. Everyone is happy with the prices as far as servicing goes. We will outprice anyone when it comes to service.
Brakes, anything that you need, it's here for you. Let's talk about this. This is a Mercury. What are we looking at?
This is a 2008 Mercury Mariner, and it's the Premier Edition. Leather, heated seats, four-wheel drive, V6 power, alloy wheels, fog lamps. It is a gorgeous vehicle, folks, very clean. And actually, we sold this vehicle about a year and a half ago. And again, one of our loyal customers came back, traded it back to us. We've done some more service work to it, reconditioned the vehicle, and it's up for sale again.
There you go. And right next to that, a Toyota SUV. I'm going to try to get all of them in here I can. Right, tell me a little bit about this one.
Yeah, this is great. This is a Toyota Highlander 2008 sport model. V6, four-wheel drive. You got leather, you got heated seats, you got backup camera, you got alloy wheels, you got fog lamps, and best of all, the color of this car is gorgeous. You got red on the outside, black leather interior, really accents the car. You're gonna love this car, and it's a Toyota, one of the most reliable cars on the market, folks.
Yeah, I can tell by the way you're talking about it, you love that car. But right here, I love these, and you don't get any better than when it comes to sport utility vehicles than the people that invented them, the Jeep.
That's right. Didn't you own a Jeep at one point?
I got one right now.
That's right. And I like the Grand Cherokees myself, and especially this one. This one has that V8 in it, the 4.7 liter. It is a workhorse of an engine. You tap that gas, this puppy goes flying. And not to mention, it's four-wheel drive with the quadra-track system. Go off-roading, go on the snow, go on the beach, whatever you want to do. These are the ultimate off-roading machines, folks.
Yeah, it's all here for you. Once again, this is Macon Auto Sales Incorporated right here in Newport. Telephone number is 302-998-4486. Any questions whatsoever, pick up the phone, give them a call real quick if we could. Gap Insurance, financing, warranties, it's all available.
That's right. Guaranteed credit approval for anyone, any situation, whether good credit, bad credit, no credit, even unemployment. You will be approved, folks. All you need is a proof of income, and you'll be driving. Gap Insurance, guaranteed asset protection. Make sure to ask about that when you buy a car from us, and I know you will after you're done watching this show. So come on down and talk to us, and we'll get you driving, folks.
Guaranteed financing with 6 months to 5-year warranties available on most vehicles. Until next time, for Ahmed and, of course, his dad, Mo, who's not around, hides when that TV camera comes out. But come down and say hi to these guys. Great. If you're looking for an automobile, just great people to deal with. They'll take care of you, and they'll get you financed, as Ahmed said. I mean, it doesn't matter what your situation is. Until next time, tell them, come on down.
Come on down, folks. Guaranteed approvals right here, right now.